This may be a historical moment. New major order about the gloom. My bad. The Xenomentology Center on Turing has detected a sharp increase in Tyramid spore outflow from the gloom, cascading through all Tyramid occupied worlds and greatly accelerating by expansion. Multiple outbreaks have already been detected in the far side sector. Helldivers must respond immediately to stem further outbreaks. The Tyramid outbreak risk is currently very high. New outbreaks are far more likely on old Tyramid adjacent worlds. Full Tyramid infestation of new worlds could precipitate additional outbreaks. Shut the fuck up, you stupid democracy officer. Wait, hold on. He said something about Super Earth? Rapid containment is the highest priority to citizens in threatened worlds. Have already been issued evacuation standby orders with off-planet transport and on standby and high priority citizens and their tallest children. But catastrophic loss relies solely on the swift. Okay. What is?
Those changed by the
I don't give a fuck about the Illuminati. What did you say about Super Earth?
Deeper than their humanity. Their very
Come on. Yeah, propose something else. I gotta switch my weaponry though, before I forget. Well, my father up and told me.
The voteless were
Oh my god, is he only gonna talk about voteless?
like you and I. Now they are forced to serve the Illuminate invasion. Our responsibility to them is clear. We must free them from their tortured existence. Even after 100 years, the Illuminate likely remain few in number. Their use of our citizens as shields evidences their fear of total eradication.
Right, sending a Discord message out to some friends. Right, I gotta switch this to public because, if I'm gonna be honest, I suck at Tyramids. Well, I don't suck, I'm just not as good. Not the best. I can do any other faction level 10 solo. Sometimes even no death on the Illuminate front. I can do it on Automaton front, but I don't know, the Tyramids, they just do way too much damage way too quickly. It's all about firepower, less than skill is required, but it's more about firepower. Kill them all, fuck you. Fuck, I forgot to adjust my mouse. Yeah, I can adjust it on the go. It's important to remember that every front needs and deserves equal amounts of reinforcements, even if that never happens. Just because I don't like this front doesn't mean I should never dive on it. Especially in times like this. I keep up with all the fronts, what's going on with them, that kind of shit.
Calling in reinforcements! Engaging terminal. Joining the fray. I got the terminal. incoming supply beacon. Requesting tac pack. Calling down support weapons.
This is actually the same loadout I used for Illuminate, except for I used the Liberator instead of the shotgun. I used the Liberator for bots too. Oh my god, what an idiot. Our supplies. Where did the greedy fuckers take it all?
Calling down a support weapon. Jackpack inbound.
It says they should be somewhere around like here. Transformer unit lever. Oh shit! I've never recorded this, and it's seeming a bit laggy compared to normal.
To the sky. Requesting
Fuck.
rare sample. Affirmative.
30 kills. Oh, and if anyone has any questions about the game or how I have what I have, drop a comment. And I will do my best to answer it with my 450 hours of experience. It is 450, right? 426.4. Just check Steam. Any front, anything, just drop a comment. And I live stream this on Twitch most days. For which there will be a link in the description.
Package acquired.
If you want to catch me live doing this. Although the only difference is you'll get to interact with me, because I don't play differently from Twitch to YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna edit Helldivers videos either, because it's constant action. It really needs editing. I don't use editing to get over with boring parts. And this game doesn't really have boring parts.
Dropping package. Package acquired. Last reload.
Fuck you. How the hell does that dude just teleport towards me like that? Does diving not do anything? Oh my god, I can't fucking type.
Reporting to the front. Tagging map. South.
And no one's
Far.
on objective, of course they're not. I should have switched to my shotgun. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I may be, honestly, I believe this is the cape that signifies the survivor of Malevolon Creek. In which I did dive multiple times, and where was that? Calypso? Where the Illuminate were introduced? I spent like 18 hours on Calypso, just in the 2 days they were here.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
So they recently added vehicles, in which I have the stratagem for, but outside of the city terrain, it seems to be not useless, but
Got a sample.
difficult to use.
Last reload.
Dropping package.
There's my jump pack, stalwart, samples.
Reload.
How the hell? That guy should have died.
Sample collected. Engaging terminal.
Not that it's a big deal. It's only one little guy. Ah, that'll be a big deal.
Southwest.
Fuck you. Ah, I should have thrown that later.
I'm on it.
Yeah, this is the first thing I'm doing on my PC this morning, so my fingers are kind of...
I'm on it.
I should have done some warm-up.
Sending in an eagle.
Should have done something, even if it was just a quick typing on Discord. I did that on my phone. That wasn't on my PC. I was real slow. Ah, let's see.
Dropping package. Reinforcing.
Oh man, he's 300 meters away.
Activating jump pack. Throwing grenade.
Package acquired.
Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
Poor dude.
To the skies.
Ah, and he bugged out. He didn't even leave. He crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bugged out. See, anything left in here? No. Where is he going? Extraction is...
Northwest. 200 meters.
Was that Bio? Bio Titan?
Affirmative.
Huh? Was not a Bio Titan. Anyway, I will be running through the other two fronts to show... more or less, just to show how good I am at them.
Super Earth's finest.
I got the terminal.
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready.
Activating jump pack.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Requesting air support.
Coming in hot.
To the sky.
My, automaton loadout, or better known as the bots loadout, is quite a bit different. Because, of course, shotgun on automaton front, you can't be effective with that. I mean, some people can survive it, and that's one thing, but you can't be effective with it.
Bug tunnel breach.
Not without a considerable amount of cheating. Because you kind of have to hit them from a long range.
Calling in
Because if they get up close, their accuracy is just too much. There's too many. So you have to be more accurate than them.
I've got this one. Package acquired.
Like if this was an automaton area, I'd have to be hitting them from over here, and from here, from basically anything past there, the shotgun's just glorified confetti. I would say the stalwart, but you have to be accurate and have to hit quite a few shots being accurate. You can't just hit one and done.
Rare sample acquired.
Oh, and that was a hell bomb. You can trigger those. For those who don't play the game or understand the game.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh, fuck.
Sending in an eagle.
That is a napalm barrage. Well, that's what they look like. They are really good for the illuminates and the bugs. The bots will just tank that shit. No problem.
Activating jump pack.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Ah, napalm. That's a smaller bomb though. Right, I can't get the codes right today. Fuck you all. Fuck you.
Reloading.
Now these guys' official name are the Pyramids, but they're the bugs. The aliens' official names are the Illuminate, but we just call them the Squids. And the bots' actual name are the Automatons, but they're just the bots. All of them are tyrannical and must be eliminated immediately.
Injury. What injury? Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Come on, pal. Can't cover you forever. There is a time limit on extraction.
Launch countdown complete. We have to leave now. Extraction complete. Pelican
Alright, well, I got in last minute. Next, I'll show you the stats I've had. I've racked up over my 425 hours on the past, since I think they launched in February. So, since February. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow. Well, that was the Pyramid front. It used to be the easiest front of all, and now it's harder than the Illuminate front, but still a lot easier than the Automaton front. The Automatons have big cannons, but I don't need to explain it to you. We're going there right now. We should probably hit Martail? Maybe Martar Bay. Martar Bay, definitely Martar Bay. I should definitely switch my primary. Secondary is okay. I should definitely switch my primary. For both other fronts, I use the Liberator. It's got a good scope, so I can hit pretty well. And this is the Luminance, what they look like. These are the automatons. This is Martail, Martar Bay. Martar Bay goes to Chew, Aurora, to Cyberstan. Cyberstan is their home planet, and where they see. No new missions for me? Okay. I'll just start my own then.
Initiating FTL jump to the Matar Bay system. Jump complete.
A true servant of freedom keeps no country.
Mission coordinates logged. Hellpods prime.
And I should switch it from public. I could keep it on public. No. Yes. Yeah. No. 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 Definitely not. Start with the light bombing. Fuck. That would be a flare. Calls in maybe 100, maybe 200 sometimes of them. But those little guys, those aren't the hard ones. It's those things. The Hulks cannot damage them. Oh, and those aren't even the hardest ones. There's the Rocket Devastators, the Heavy Devastators. Rocket Devastators shoot way too many rockets. Heavy Devastators have shields and machine guns. Miniguns, machine guns, one of the two. And the Devastators, they're just basically slower, more damaging tanky units. Remakes of those guys, except for the rocket version of these guys. That's a Heavy Devastator. This is a reinforced Scout Strider. Normal Scout Striders aren't in production for high missions anymore. They only do reinforced now. Right, and that's how to take out an objective in 3 seconds. Minutes. Seconds? Fuck, I can't even think. Oh, that's a 2-shot, but I already hit that guy. The automatons, they're the most like a real battlefield, a real war. We're lucky enough to not have come across any factory striders yet. Factory striders. My third weapon right now, my support weapon, is called a recoilless rifle. It's like one of the, if not the most powerful rocket launcher in the game. And those things, unless you hit them perfectly in like a 3" by 3" sensor, and you're not gonna do that from 100 meters. Unless you do that somehow, then you've gotta use like 3 rounds of this thing, which you're also not gonna want to do. That's assuming you hit its head, which its head's pretty big, so that's not a hard target. Oh, and that's a stratagem jammer. can't use stratagems within the jammer. Or I could just... There we go. Now, you can do that with a normal gun like this. But you have to give it like a cooldown time. And I most definitely don't want to do that. And these one-shot anyone who walks on them, makes any kind of contact with them. They're called contact mines, and that's a pretty generic name for them. I don't know how those fuckers didn't see me, but I'm glad they didn't. No. Oh shoot! Am I in? I was in barbed wire. That guy, can that guy shoot me? He can. That would be another bot drop. See, according to the story, I'm helldivers, which is what I am, are the most elite force of the entire galaxy. Oh, obviously, I'd be very sad if I was just an average soldier who's taken out like already hundreds of these fuckers in just a mission. Right. But of course, we're not super soldiers. We're actually just your average guy taken from volunteered. We're not taken, we're volunteers, right? We're paid, we're not slaves, we were volunteered to do this. We signed up for the army and then just kind of got invited to be the special forces of the entire galaxy. And who the fuck is gonna say no to that? The army is called the SAF, Super Earth Armed Forces. Helldivers dive behind the enemy lines while the SCAF soldiers create a front line. Oh, and that is a factory strider. I don't have enough ammo to take it out. Anyway, while the SCAF's normal soldiers create a front line in the defense, if we didn't have defense this entire war, they would just blitz the entire galaxy. Helldivers have not been active in 100 years since the first Galactic War. This is the second Galactic War. And they have just been... We've been prosperous and that kind of shit for 100 years, and since we beat everyone's asses collectively in the first Galactic War, they're back for revenge. We, the automatons, the ones we're fighting now, they got sent to work in the mines when we beat them. They were, of course, pissed about that. And so Cyberstan, which is where they were working, that is where they got... That is where they put their home base, which is now rumored to be just basically a giant factory. One big factory. And I guess that would make sense because we've killed like 100 billion of these guys throughout this war already. So they've got to be getting numbers from somewhere. And so throughout the war, we've killed 100 billion of them. There of course has to be some kind of just planet dedicated to factories, and Cyberstan is by far the most heavily fortified in the entire galaxy. Not even excluding Super Earth, to be honest. Super Earth is the foundation of Well, really everything. Everything that's not automaton anyway. And Pyramid and Illuminate. Everything that's ours. It's the best place in the entire galaxy to live. You know, all that. So we defend it, but they got real close before. We pushed them back recently, but they got real close before. Real close. And at one point, it was looking like we were gonna be running a Super Earth defense soon, which we never did. We pushed them back 2 sectors, and then we pushed them out of another sector that was... Oh, that's the Factory Strider. Good shot. And that sensor right there, that's what I was talking about. I got it.
Throwing grenade!
Don't shoot at me, that's not very nice.
Get some! Get some!
Right, as I was saying, they were close to our home planet. And we actually got into their sector, their home sector, recently. But as we were pushing them out of our home sector, they pushed us out of theirs. And now we're 3 planets away from them, from their home planet again. But once you get to their home planet, you gotta, their resistance intensifies so greatly. Like, it's incredible. Out here, this isn't really any of their concern. All that they were actually trying to do by getting out here was further fortify their home planet, more territory we'd have to get through, and get to a, we actually cut one of their planets completely off, with no support from any kind of automaton. But not only was there no support for it, but it had been building forces because we really didn't do anything about it, which I would have, if I was in command, I would have, but no one ever did. There's no way to really talk to your fellow divers except for the other 3 that are in your mission. So if I was in charge, I would have done something about it because they're just sitting there building forces. Every small base and outpost has its own factories, like that one there. That's a factory. Just a really tiny one. So if I was in command, I most definitely would have done something about there just being this, you know, this planet laying around, this enemy planet laying around, just building its forces. And so now we're here. This is the planet next to it. We have to take this planet, which is Martar Bay, to get to Chuhei, or Chu, depends on how you pronounce it. I pronounce it Chu normally, but I think it's supposed to be pronounced Chuhei. Anyway, we have to get here to get the Chu, to get to Aurora Bay, one of the 2, to get to Cyberstan. They have like 3 whole sectors to go before they can get to Super Earth. We've got 3 whole planets to go, which a sector is like 5 to 7 planets. So we're definitely a lot closer to their home base than they are to ours, but we're also fighting a 3 front war, and they're only fighting a 1 front war. Anyway, we've taken less than 3 billion casualties, and our enemies have taken like 120 billion casualties. Alright, I'm gonna take out this strat jammer because I mean, who really wants a strat jammer laying around? Besides, it gets extra liberation rate. The more you do on a planet, the more liberation rate it gets. And since the liberation on this planet, this game is a lot different than other games. Some games there's one story for each person, but this game everyone plays through the same story, except for it's not scripted. They're making these choices for the bots, bugs, and aliens as we speak. When we do a mission like this, it contributes liberation rate. Liberation rate, like, I don't know. This mission will probably get like 0.001% or 0.01%. And since there's like 10 million players in total, everyone diving on and getting that little percent, that still matters enough because there's so many of them that will eventually get it, because there's like, God, 10 million players. I think we hit 10 million players a long time ago, so we're probably way beyond that now. I have been playing the game for a very long time. Well, not very long, really. I've been playing since release. And I'll show you guys my stats in a moment when we clear this. When we get clear of this mission, I can't pull up my stats until we're in the Super Destroyer. But the Automaton War, which is where we are now, the Automaton front, it's been a bit of a standstill since we, at one time we had actually completely destroyed every last automaton in existence. At one point we had wiped them off the map. We definitely didn't kill all the ones in existence, because then they wouldn't be here fighting us now. But, I guess the devs didn't want that. Didn't want no more automatons, so they said what we were fighting was just a vanguard. And then they blitzed before we could. They didn't even give us the chance to dive, but they completely destroyed like 4 sectors of planets, maybe 5 sectors of planets. One of those sectors being the Vladis sector. The Vladis sector houses Cyberstan. And since then we have never set foot on Cyberstan. But they attacked this planet to get to Martale. And so since they got to Martale, Martale has become stronger and also started doing its part towards helping the automatons win again. We actually got to like 75% of the entire planet being ours before they got to Martale. So we almost stopped it, but there were only like 1,000 people who gave a fuck. Which sounds like a lot, but in this game you need at least 15,000 to defend a planet. that was kind of a special circumstance because its resistance level, so how much it was retaking in an hour, actually dropped to 0, right? So if we had just gotten... On this planet, it's like 150%, so every hour the automatons retake 150% of their planet that we've taken. But it gets more complicated, because Super Earth, not the Helldivers, Super Earth itself, the Super Earth army, actually contributes too. But it only contributes if the Helldivers do, I believe. And so, since we contributed like 1% an hour, they would contribute like 50% an hour maybe? I don't know how the numbers actually work. So it gets even more complicated and mathy and all that shit, and yeah, fuck me, I can't do math worth of crap. So... this is all what I think I know. I've seen a lot of other people who think they know this, but just because, like, everyone I've ever asked has told me this is true, but I also haven't asked a lot of people. Well, I asked like 20. That's gonna be an issue. Try me, bitch. Not today. Actually managed to juggle my stims real good this time. Usually I'm a lot lower on stims more often, but I'm also called in a lot of resupplies. You, Angie, you can have some. Buy some, get some free. All right, 20 seconds until my 500 kg, which will take most of these guys out, is ready. Alright. Remember the 3 C's? Cover, courage, and more cover. Right, I might die one more time for this, because kills and way too many of them for me to just charge through with only 1 stim. Right. Ooh, gave me a nice little spot up here.
Joining the fray. Grenade!
Boom, boom, boom. Fuck.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Ooh. Fuck.
Democracy has landed.
Ah, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Alright. Last one mission on the automaton front.
Right side of history.
Next and last is the Illuminate front. And of course, all these are the maximum difficulty. Now it says disappointing service because when diving, you're supposed to clear everything. Let's see what the total kill count came out to. 205.
Fight on in the memory of those
A good number. Right, so that brings my total to 140,000 kills. Now, for most of you, some of you are gonna stop and do the math. 40 plus 60 plus 39. Well, actually, that does add up. It didn't used to. Guess they fixed that.
Ready for another mission, Helldiver?
And last, the squids. They are more or less just terrorists. This is an SOS beacon, but hundreds of thousands of people could respond to that, and I don't want to. I would
Initiating FTL jump
ruin the
2.
point of
Sonar system.
start to finish on these two fronts. I didn't do the last front on start to finish.
FTL jump
A true
successful.
servant of freedom keeps no companion.
This is wrong. This is wrong. A true servant of freedom keeps kitty cats and doggos. Kitty cats, doggos, falcons, birds, fish. Some of the more daring servants of freedom keep spiders. But I keep kitty cat. Oh, and I should warn now, if anyone here has issues with zombies or any kind of horror, they may want to leave before the vote lists show up. Oh, and that's not... Oh, I brought the wrong... I brought the wrong vote out. Misclicked. Must have misclicked.
The freedom of the galaxy remains in jeopardy. Let us join the fight. Victory.
Coordinates
The
locked.
Terminids are forced to...
Oh, and he says that because the Terminids provide oil when they decompose. They are oil. We call it E710, and I believe we call it that because if you turn it upside down, I think it spells oil. Supposedly.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Fuck you, I missed.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom.
Oh, fuck you. And those guys have those staves, and those staffs can, they can one-hit you.
Critical stratagem available.
Doesn't matter where you are.
Objective
or not one hit you, sorry, ragdoll you from close range, and they do a considerable amount of damage because they double as guns. As at long range, they do a lot of damage too. Not as much, but still a considerable amount. Ooh, that was a harvester. We do not yet know what harvesters well, harvest. There's some voteless. I was about to say, I'm surprised I haven't seen any of them yet. I may have jinxed it though. These guys are called overseers. Wow, could barely almost not say that. Right, well, I think I'm just gonna have to bomb this place.
Firing orbital barrage.
Found something.
I'm losing health for some reason. Am I bleeding or something? Usually tells you when you're bleeding. Right, well, I'll just wait till I'm rather low health. When I'm about to jump the wall with my jetpack. How? They're all alive. Should not be alive. They shouldn't be alive. I should be. Especially that one though. Oh, and he just killed his friend. Oops. Maybe I can get that one to shoot at this one. Come on. Oh, he... That, what, just switched up all my stratagems? That is a cognitive disruptor. And not only do they switch it up, but they keep switching it up. Like every couple seconds. They switch it again and again. Fuck. Well, thanks for the save. Hashtag when a sworn enemy saves you. Fuck. This is not good. Where's my objective? Was it over there? Was it over here? It was over here, right? I marked it. I forgot I had marked it. I could just look at the compass.
Last reload.
So I don't know if anyone's already noticed, but hopefully you have. But there are different soundtracks for each faction. There are different enemies. There are different kinds of weapons that are good. And everything is different. So more or less, this is 3 different games packed in one. I think it's only like $20-$30. They could sell each of these as a separate game for like $15 each, and I don't think anyone would be upset. I mean, they would be now because they know, because they already know that this should be how it is. And once you can't be jealous, you can't miss something you never had, you know, that kind of thing, kind of principle. But if they never had this, they could have sold it like that. course, they'd have a lot less players for each front.
Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb request approved. On its way now.
Have a taste of democracy!
No, one more key. That's it. Get out of my fucking way.
Hellbomb armed! Clear the area! How about a nice cup of liver tea?
One objective down. Nine idiots went down with it.
Objective complete.
Found something!
So the dark story behind these guys, they're not zombies or aliens, actually. They're us. Not Helldivers, but Super Earth citizens. That got mind controlled by these monsters we call the Illuminate. Until they became this, and these guys, the Illuminate we defeated 100 years ago
Stand clear.
in the first Galactic War. That's the first time we kicked their asses. But they were peace lovers back then. Now they have for the last year just been, their only purpose in life now is just to kill us all. So they started kidnapping our civilians.
Have a taste of democracy!
And turning them into these. Now, some of you will feel bad now that I'm killing them. Like, stop killing them, they're innocent, that shit.
Tactical asset near your
Well, the reason we still kill them, even though they're ours, is
How'd you like to taste
they're
of
still in
freedom?
there, the democracy-loving souls. But they're not allowed to do anything. You know, they're just trapped in there. And so since they're trapped in there, and there's nothing we can really do about that except for kill them, we kill them and liberate their souls in the process. This is a SAM site. It stands for Surface to Air Missile.
objective completed.
Found something!
Surface to Air Missiles one-shot the enemy dropships. And so all around kill them all, which is a good thing.
Tagging map.
Good for the Galactic War because it does track how many kills. The Galactic War does track kills, and they do matter towards liberation rate. Too many people don't know that. Doesn't matter a lot. It doesn't matter as much as a mission, but it does matter. Samples also matter. They add towards liberation rate. Again, not as much as a mission or a side objective, but they still do. And since there's not a whole lot we can do other than get these samples, kills, and mission side objectives done, to add to liberation rate, might as well just, especially the samples, just pick them up.
Say hello to democracy!
Ah, and that would be the SAM site for you.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Let's reload!
Tactical asset near your position.
Dropping a pin. Fire in the hole!
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Throwing grenade!
And that is why I use Liberator back there with that harvester. While the grenades did do most of the heavy lifting, that was the Liberator finishing it off.
Objective completed.
Do 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 do. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Objective located.
Alright, so I can just do objective without it bothering me. And after this we will start actually diving rather than just running through each front. And we will be doing Terminids today, although you'll see me almost never do Terminids if there isn't a major order for it, which there is. Holy shit. Just grenaded your two guys back there. And I'm not complaining. Kills for democracy. And cleared my mission area too.
Say hello to democracy!
Actually don't really care about this site, that same site, because we have another one that's already active over there, real close. Can do the same job as that one does that one's job just as well.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Yeah, one or two ships might slip through, but what's life without what's diving without a little action? And that would be the sound of 3 kills for our SAM site there. I just wish it would track to my kills. It's supposed to, but oh, maybe it does now. It hasn't for a long time for me. Either that or I just haven't noticed them. Ah, fuck, I was so close.
That's called democracy.
Oh, fuck. Stims, more stims, ammos. And I got some grenades over here, so I can just place these. Grenades. That's what the jump pack's for. This is what the napalm strike's for.
You have accomplished liberty.
Tagging map.
Extracted your discretion.
You can get some pretty crazy kill counts on this front that were previously unimaginable. Like 20 being a 4 grenade thing, that used to be unimaginable. 20 would be like you hit a perfect 500 on the Pyramid front.
Say hello to democracy. Sweet.
And 40 with a 40 used to be you spent the entire mission rounding up. Well, not the entire mission. You spent some time rounding up some of the littler guys on a Pyramid front, and now you're here to finish them with a probably an napalm strike, but maybe 500 depending on the size of the enemy.
Dropping a pin.
Super Earth's finest back in action.
The Illuminates are probably the easiest front, although you take the most casualties, or at least I take the most casualties. I get way too many kills. The kill to death ratio is a lot better, but there's a lot more kills to be had. If that makes any sense at all. Kill to death ratio is good. The missions are easier to clear. Stealth is a lot easier. And the landscape can interfere with 500s a lot.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
But you also can't box enemies in any other front because of the terrain. The cities are only on the Illumina front. There's no cities in the Automaton or the Pyramid fronts.
Democracy's on its way.
This shit, I'm out. Free kills? Free kills.
There for resupply.
What's this? Requisitions. I don't really need them, but why not? Don't use them, don't need them, don't want them, but they might add towards liberation like samples do. So why not?
Get some! Get some! Get some! How about a nice cup of liver tea?
I'm taking that thing out. I really don't want to be, I don't know, disrupted the entire time, I guess is a good way to say it.
Get some! Get Tagging map.
Eagles back from the nest. Coming in hot.
Prosperity!
An eagle never misses. Attack underway.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Extraction when ready.
Oh shit.
Fire in the hole! Say hello to democracy! Throwing grenade!
Eagles back in the fight.
I don't know how this guy is still alive. He shouldn't be. He definitely shouldn't be. If he is still, he's not still alive. Okay, I saw the death.
Unleashing democracy. Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Prosperity!
ETA T-Minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Feels good.
Reinforcement budget running low. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Reporting to the front.
I don't actually want to kill it. I want it to call in reinforcements. Oh, well.
Not today!
That works.
How'd
Yeah, I saw you.
some freedom?
You're not sneaky.
Let's reload!
Fucking boom, mate.
Kill 'em all!
T-Minus 20 seconds.
Grenade!
T-Minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Deploying sport weapon.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Here comes the cavalry.
Entre me. There you go. That's the last one over there. The last dropship that... or not dropship, warp ship that I didn't hit before. I was supposed to hit that. I didn't. I was looking for it. I'm gonna use my jump pack when it reloads because that'll be a lot more effective. Throw it at the top of the flight. I guess it wasn't the last one.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
So it didn't give me an outpost cleared.
Fire in the hole!
Setting down equipment package.
Let's reload! How'd you like the taste of...
Reinforcement budget depleted.
All worth it for the kills.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Got the bitch.
Point me to the enemy. How about a nice freedom now?
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Sweet liver.
Fuck. Sometimes it hits when you're down. Sometimes it doesn't.
But rejoice in their victory.
Right then. I didn't hit 1,000.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. Now that you're here, the war is
But I guess, well, once 41, so I got another 1,000 kills since I logged in. Not bad at all. See, we're losing this place for sure. So, well, 21,000, 52,000. If we take this place in time, all the divers will divert to this place. Meaning that if we take this in time, then yeah, I don't think I need to explain it further.
The fate of this planet hangs in the balance. You must tip the scales.
You shut the fuck up, mate. I love these missions.
Allied destroyer coordinates received. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Prosperity. I don't think I spelled that right.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Got a flame sentry on that side. Couple recoil. What the fuck was that? I got an autocannon. Gatling sentry's a good autocannon support. SMG in place. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Two flame sentries. Alright, well then I will be here with this flame sentry.
Objective located. East.
As long as we defend, we got 120 meters worth of defensive ground. 8 waves. This is well. This is just as hard as all the other ones. Right. Come out of that fucking dirt, I dare you.
Bug tunnel breach! Requesting air support!
Die.
Have a taste of democracy!
Oh shit, where is it?
Sending in an eagle!
Where is it? Where is it? Did a nice job.
Get some.
Throwing grenade!
Delivering payload.
Reloading! Thank you! How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Never underestimate the power of democracy. Freedom.
Calling down a sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry!
Objective located. East.
Affirmative!
Affirmative.
So that is filled with supplies that is getting moved off world
Sending in an eagle!
because we don't want the
Heavy!
pyramids or bugs to be in possession of them. Nice shot.
Requesting sentry.
Actually, I think I'm gonna do one of the 500s now.
Attack underway.
Nah, you stay in line.
Reloading!
Calling down fortifications.
Sending in an eagle! Get some! Get some!
Calling down a sentry.
We're crossing! Requesting air support!
I bounced.
Reloading!
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
How's the flank looking? Looking good, looking good. It's looking okay. Oh, door down. Maybe a more concentrated fire would be helpful. Grenade.
Fortifications.
Gotcha.
Have a taste of democracy.
A bit of covering fire would help, probably. Alright, gotta get back to my front now.
Get some. Get some.
It's empty. It's empty shit. Oh, bad.
Nice cup of liberty!
That little, like, throw up looking thing is their way of calling in reinforcements.
Sending in an eagle.
Get down, mate. Perfect.
An eagle never misses.
Requesting air support. Prosperity. Sending in an eagle. Have a taste of democracy.
Thank you. Affirmative.
Throwing grenade.
That fucking mortar.
Requesting air support. Bug tunnel breach. Sending in an eagle. Say hello to democracy. How about a nice cup of liver tea? Calling down fortifications. Requesting air support.
Oh shit, that's way too close.
Sending in an eagle. Last reload. How'd you like the taste of freedom? Calling down a sentry. Calling down fortifications. Calling down a sentry.
Freedom requires firepower.
Affirmative.
We've got equipment south.
For prosperity. Fire in the hole. Have a taste of democracy.
Guy just took it out before we got the first vessel out.
Alright then.
Heavy on my position. Freedom never. Last reload.
Calling
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling down supply.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon.
Look at those guys. We're trying to colonize this world. We'll have to do a shit ton of terraforming first.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Yeah, fuck this guy. Who invited him? Stupid charger.
Requesting sentry. Sending in an eagle.
Hey, look at me. Sentry's still up? Sentry is still up.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Requesting fortifications.
Did he just do flame sentry? HMG? Ah, mate. That had to be a mistake.
Calling down a sentry.
All I need but a flame sentry behind it. It's just gonna get burnt now.
Calling down fortifications.
Tunnel breach! Requesting air support!
Fuck you. No, 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 no. Good. Good, that was close. Way too close.
Sending in an EMP! Calling in reinforcements! I'm sorry!
Liberty dispatch.
Reporting to the front!
Stupid fucking mortars. Why do you still bring mortars? Everyone hates mortars.
Reinforcing!
I'll take out those mortars.
Democracy has landed! Requesting fortifications! Requesting sentry!
I will only keep.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Our tunnel
I'll
breach!
only keep the
Orbital inbound!
EMS mortar, so I know that doesn't kill you.
EMS is fine, but normal mortars aren't usually very good for pyramids because they're so up close.
Requesting air support! West, 50 meters. Get some! Get some! Sending in an eagle!
Delivering payload.
Calling down a sentry! Last reload! Calling down fortifications! Requesting advanced weaponry! Calling down fortifications!
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer.
Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Throwing grenade!
Yep.
Reloading!
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Today you carved another foothold in a long climb to liberty.
Big Mangler, why? Why did you betray us?
Doesn't actually matter if you die, it still counts you as extracted as long as you get in the shuttle.
Alright, fair enough.
Let's see. 50 kills. I got the most kills and died every time to friendly fire.
And that sometimes means friendly fire.
Allied destroyer has left
but their
squadron.
autocratic intentions remain shrouded.
Mission coordinates locked.
Right, well.
Engaging
That might be it. This is about the normal time I play on stream. Streaming is a lot more, I don't know what it is about streaming, but it's just a lot more stressful than actual normal gameplay.
Proud to serve by your side, sir.
It might also be that it's 10 o'clock at night. But I'm probably gonna go straight from this to, oh, you shut the fuck up, mate. I mean, what? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go play something else on stream as this is uploading. And have a good day, night, middle, whatever time it is for you.